These niggas plan to fuck your life up before they do it.
I swear to God, humbling a bitch that swear they the shit, that be the best feeling in the world. Like, bitch, you thought you was all this in a bag of chips.
It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. They looking out at you and they calculating exactly how they gonna fuck your shit up.
Shit, trust me, I've been doing this shit since a kid. Whatever you think you pulling off, I've been doing this shit for so long, baby. Now get your dumb ass humbled on my baby, cause this shit ain't flying around here.
How to tell if your man is D.O.? Is he always trying to break you down? Because listen, a D.O. man, they're gonna break you down. Their goal is to bring you down. If you're already confident, because they will prefer a woman that's already not confident. But if you're confident, they're gonna take you and they're gonna break you.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
They're gonna try to turn you into this insecure woman. Most men already are gonna be trying to manipulate you, but D.O. man, the manipulation is to a whole nother level. They're gonna be asking you everything about you so they can just manipulate you into the perfect dummy.
It's a lot of people presenting as if they're this kind and respectable person in that one little small window. So I might see you come at me in a respectful way.
Ayo, Reverend. Ayo, Reverend. Ayo, Reverend. No Reverend. No Reverend. No Reverend.
So I muted the original audio of this video message, but this is one of the video messages that he sent me, showing me the ocean while he, talked about his thoughts and feelings in a very soft-spoken manner. He always handled me with care, very gently, very thoughtful, very romantic. And this was a mask that he was wearing. As soon as he felt that he had me hooked and that I was addicted to this fake love, then he completely switched up. The mask completely disintegrated, and I found myself fighting for my life and my own soul. He ghosted just as I was losing my mother, and as I was laying my mother to rest, they were attacking my finances, business, and livelihood.
If someone knows you're already drowning in grief or illness or loss or crisis, and they still choose that moment to be cruel, that's not just unkind, it's evil. And narcissists are notorious for doing this because they feed off of vulnerability. When you're at your lowest, they see opportunity. They'll use your pain as a stage to elevate themselves, to twist the knife in a little deeper, to remind you that even in your suffering, they're still in control.
They decided to launch the copycat website that they both promised me that they weren't building the night that they found out that my mom had passed away.
And this is not accidental. It's calculated.
This was their way of strategically placing themselves between me and the flow of money that I already had coming into my business.
Some men don't actually want women to be confident. They want women to need them. I remember watching a podcast clip where a woman said calmly and confidently what she wanted in a man. Nothing crazy, just basic self-respect. She said, if a man wants access to me, he has to come correct. That was it. No insults, no bashing. Just a woman setting a standard for herself. And yet the way the men reacted, you would have thought she threatened their very existence.
Like, bitch, you thought you was all this in a bag of chips.
A weak man needs women to be insecure. Because if she's secure in herself, what the heck does she need him for? That's the real fear. And if this pisses you off, it's probably about you.
D.O. men are jealous of women. They don't like women. They're highly misogynistic.
Compassion would ruin the illusion of superiority that they depend on. So instead of offering comfort, they exploit your weakness. That's not just a lack of empathy, guys. It's the deliberate choice to harm when someone is already hurting. And that goes far beyond abuse. That's cruelty in its purest form.
DL men love drama and confusion. So if you're with a man that loves to keep you in drama or he loves to keep you confused, that's because he doesn't want you to see the truth.
The truth is that neither one of these men respects women, but they always keep a woman around to distract from the fact that they are attracted to one another. Just look at them. There was Rican, there was Aurora, there was Mayat, there was Candy World, there was me, and, a bunch of other women that they would put in this position where they would triangulate the woman against the other one, and then one of them would end up hating the woman, and she would always end up being pushed to the side. In my case, it was Native triangulating me against Yisrael, who was threatened by me for many reasons. Native throws rocks and hides his hands. So while he's stirring up all this trouble in the background with, not just Yisrael, but all these other women, he is, triangulating against me, making all these people hate me. Then he sits there and act like he doesn't know what's going on when, I'm having conflicts with all of these people, because he knows that I'm not going to allow anyone to disrespect me. If you asked any one of the people that claims, they couldn't stand me so bad, ask them what is the reason. Because whatever they say, it's going to be a lie or some made up bullshit, okay, that they made up, because I haven't done anything wrong to anyone involved, okay? And this is why everyone involved, like I said before, is going to suffer. My words do not return to me void, but they do return to me 100% full, filled. They wanted to try to make me look as if I was emotionally unstable or to question my sanity. But when you realize the depths that they have gone to try to make me look a particular way to fit their lies, you would really need to want to be questioning their sanity and their level of emotional and mental stability. A couple of insecure trisexual psychopaths orchestrating elaborate schemes built upon lies to try to take me down because you're intimidated by my femininity? How insane of you. These bitches have paid practitioners to do work on me and participated in rituals and then sat back and watched and waited for that shit to happen as their own lives began to unravel. You don't get to touch me, bitch. You must not have got the memo, but everyone that got involved will continue to suffer. They hacked my devices, crashed computers, destroyed my vehicles, created fake profiles of me to destroy my reputation, made false reports to PayPal, tried to hack into my bank accounts, fabricated lies to turn everyone against me while simultaneously trying to tear down everything that I had built so that they could take the remaining bricks and rebuild it and put their names on it. Is going to be the biggest lesson of their life, because
when you curse the chosen, you're signing your own spiritual death notice. Let that marinate, because when you curse the chosen, you're not just fighting them, you're fighting God's favor on their life. When someone is chosen, they walk with divine protection. Every attack, every lie, every attempt to destroy them becomes return to sender. You can't curse what God has already blessed. You can't block what's divinely assigned, and you certainly can't destroy destiny that has been written before time began. Are the chosen tested? You bet. They get betrayed, misunderstood, and even isolated. But every setback only elevates them higher, because their pain is their training ground. When you curse the chosen, you do it at your own peril, because you're revealing your festering envy and spiritual blindness, sowing seeds that will backfire on you. Because here's the divine law. You can't touch what God has anointed. When you understand that, you'll stop competing with them and start learning from them.
A person will make you look bad right at the moment when they're about to be found out for what they've done to you. And they'll rush to make you look like the bad person first.
Why you go gather up all them people to go against one person? You mean to tell me that bitch was that strong that you had to go get a group of people to get on that one person because you're weak as fuck and you can't do it by yourself? People are not going to hate another person just because you do. I don't care what smear campaign you got going on behind that person's back. Eventually, those people are going to figure your ass out. You weak as fuck. Weak as fuck. Weak as fuck.